Here's some big news coming in from Tamil Nadu. Petition has now been filed in Madras High Court to not recognize EPS and OPS as heads of the AIADMK. A writ petition has now been filed with Madras High Court stating that Election Commission of India should not recognize the election process in the AIADMK, which chose O. Panneerselvam as the coordinator and Edappadi Palaniswami as the joint coordinator of AIADMK, unopposed, as no one else filed nominations to the post. Let me quickly cut across to Pramod joining us on that. Pramod, take us exactly through the process of how a coordinator and a joint coordinator is usually elected within a party, and what are the details of this petition that's now been filed in the Madras High Court. All this comes right amid Sasikala now trying to flex her muscle, gaining an entry within the party once again.
Well, that's the interesting part. Sasikala is still calling herself as a general secretary of the party. And what exactly happened is that after the death of Jayalalitha and Sasikala going to prison, there was a general council meeting on 2017 where it was decided that the general secretary post will be abolished from the party and coordinator and joint coordinator positions will be created, which is OPS and EPS, and an election will be conducted every 5 years. But interestingly, on 1st of December, there was another amendment brought to the bylaw by which instead of the general council members choosing the coordinator and joint coordinator, they decided to go ahead with an election whereby nearly 1.3 crore AIADMK basic cadres are supposed to vote single vote basis to choose their leaders. However, what happened is that in the past 2 days, only one person actually filed nominations for the coordinator position. That was O. Panneerselvam, and another one person filed the nominations for joint coordinator. That was Edappadi Palaniswami. And based on that, yesterday it was announced that EPS and OPS have been unopposedly chosen as joint coordinator and coordinator. On this matter, an AIADMK cadre who's been in the party for 30 years has approached Madras High Court and he has filed the petition, which is expected to be heard today.
Pramod, were the party cadres consulted with? That's the big question here. While a unanimous decision has been made for EPS and OPS to be appointed as coordinator, joint coordinator, there should have been some consensus within the party members. Was there any?
Well, it doesn't look like any kind of consensus or kind of like discussion was held on that matter, because had they had gone ahead with an election also, at least there could have been some kind of issue. But even in ADMK party, there were like in a commotion phase when someone else tried to even come over there, when the people had a confusion that someone else is trying to file a nomination paper, that person was chased away and beaten. In fact, he was not even there to file nominations. That's a kind of confusion at that point. And not just that, imagine earlier general council members were to choose these positions, and in recent times, as per sources, these general council members turned soft towards Sasikala, and that's the reason this decision was taken. But right now, without even one basic cadre, even voting for one person, EPS and OPS have been chosen as the leaders of the party again.
All right, let's see how they rectify this chaos within the party that ensues as of now. Pramod, thank you very much for joining us with those details.